Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a good one for you because you probably have heard about this app. Maybe you haven't explored it yet. Maybe you've seen it online, but you don't know exactly what it does. Maybe you logged on, but you don't really know how to use it. Do not worry, I have a full tutorial for you and we're going to talk about everything ChatGPT does and how to use it. Stay tuned. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Derek. We are here to help you grow, whether you're a team leader, broker, new agent, you hit a plateau in your business. We want to help you grow the modern way, leveraging social media, talking about all the tips and tricks, and specifically today, apps that you can use that will benefit your business and take it to the next level in 2023. Without further ado, I know you've probably heard of this. It's getting a lot of traffic online. It's getting a lot of buzz. ChatGPT. Maybe you've tried logging on, you couldn't do it. Maybe you didn't know what you were doing. We are going to go into a full tutorial of what this app does and how to use it. We are also going to talk about different things that this app can do. So stick around to the end because we're going to talk about all of that. Plus, I'm going to give you some bonus apps that are also making noise that can just completely change your business and save you hours, absolute hours in some of the work you've been doing up until this point. So what is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is an AI software. It's still new, right? It's almost still in beta testing. They're still gathering data so it can work at its optimized function. But essentially this app can do absolutely anything you wish. And again, it's still new, so it's going to get to that point. But right now we're talking about things like writing property descriptions, writing blogs, coming up with YouTube or social media content, coming up with scripts for that content. There are so many things that this app can do. It is getting a lot of buzz. There is some other stuff online about it right now. And one of the problems with this app is it does tend to crash frequently because there is a lot of people using it at certain amounts of time, and this app just can't handle the software just can't handle the traffic. So with that being said, it does tend to crash. It's hard to actually log on and use it. You have to find the right time during the day. But if you can get on, this thing is absolutely amazing. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you now. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you some of the things that this thing can do. Okay guys, let's check this thing out. This thing is a game changer, I'm telling you. But let's get into it. So if you are a realtor or a lender, you can use this thing for virtually anything. So number one, let's just say write a property description for my 3-bed room, 2.5 bathroom, new listing in Tracy, California, in a top rated school district. So keep in mind, the more detailed you get, the more detailed result you get. But let's see what this does here. So if you're like me, you can spend 20, 30 minutes thinking up of a creative, beautiful property description. Here, it's going to do it for you. So right now it's thinking, right? Normally it doesn't take this long. Maybe my internet's a little slow, but there is a lot of people using the site right now. So that could be as well. That could be why it's taking so long as well. Okay, so here it is. It's generating right now. You see the beginnings of it. It has stainless steel appliances, granite countertops. This is all true. So if what it turns out doesn't work for your listing exactly, you can always edit it, right? So you're going to take it, copy and paste it to Word or your MLS detail, and then you can copy and paste. Then you can edit out details after you copy and pasted it, right? You can always change this. It's not permanent. But look, it's done. It took 2 seconds to write. So for this, literally the only thing I would probably change is the large backyard because that doesn't really fit the listing. I may add another line of detail in here, but the hard work is already done. So what you're going to do here is you can do a couple things and copy it and then paste it where I need it to go. Giving it a thumbs up or a thumbs down will also help the site learn and generate, but it's going to save here. You'll always have it. So if you ever need to reference it, you can do that. But let's see what else this thing can do. So right now I'm back at the home page. I'm going to do let's do this. Right 50. Now I don't want to do 52 because I don't want to keep you guys waiting, but let's do this, right? 3 weeks worth of YouTube content ideas for my Bay Area YouTube, my Bay Area real estate, can't spell, sorry, real estate YouTube channel. Let's see what this does. Exploring the neighborhoods of San Francisco. Real estate market update. Tips for first-time home buyers. Home renovation ideas. Interview with local Bay Area real estate agent. I don't know about that one, unless you want to collaborate with somebody. But it's generating 3 weeks of YouTube content. You takes all the thinking out of it, the research out of it. It's done in a matter of minutes. And here you have 3 weeks of content that's easy to do and easy to follow. But let's get even deeper here. So while we are on the idea of YouTube content and some of the things we constantly hear amongst realtors in terms of creating content is, okay, they have this idea for the video, but they don't really know what to talk about or how to do it. So we are going to do write a script for my YouTube video on the top 5 reasons to move to Orlando, Florida. So you're seeing this in real time, guys. Like, there's not a lot of editing here. I'll try to cut out some of the dead space, but this was done instantaneously. And you're seeing it in real time generate things that you're going to talk about, things you can write, your property descriptions, blogs, articles. You can get ideas for absolutely anything. This is a whole script for a YouTube video on the top 5 reasons to move to your city, done in literally seconds to minutes. Now, you may not want to read this, word for word. You may want to do it bullet point style, where you have your bullet points done, and now all of a sudden you kind of let the conversation flow just off the top of your head. Or you may want to do it the other way, where you are reading it word for word. But look, you have an opening shot here with background. You have a narrator, which is probably you. Reason number 1, reason number 2, 3, 4, 5, like through the whole. Then you have closing. So not only do you have a script, but you have a structure to your video. It takes hours out of work that you've had to do for all this time, now condensed in minutes.
There you have it, guys. That is ChatGPT in a nutshell. How to use it, as you see, is pretty simple to use. Just remember, play around with it, because it's going to take some time to master and figure out exactly how to make it work for you. But this thing, you can write email drip campaigns, you can create ads with it, copy for ads, blogs again, video script, property descriptions, whatever you want. This is going to save you so much time.
But again, I want to reiterate that depending on the time of day that you try to use it, you may not be able to get on. You may not be able to get on for hours at a time. And right now it is gathering data. So every person that's logged on, the software is gathering data on how people are using it. They're going to put all that data together. They're going to analyze it like the companies do, and then they're ultimately going to charge people to use the software. Such is life, it happens. So there will be a charge for it, but at the time of this video, it is free. Okay, as promised, now that we're approaching the end of the video, I wanted to give you 3 other apps that you can use that's going to save you a tremendous amount of time in your business. These apps are game changers for realtors, for lenders, for content creators. Because if you are a realtor or lender doing business a modern way like we preach here, this is just going to be game changers for you. As you know, we're all about giving you value. We want to give you all the value. I want you to go implement it in your business. I want you to try it out with no obligation to us. We know that the world is changing. The game of real estate is changing. I've been in business for over 8 years. I've made countless mistakes. I want to help you avoid that. So if you want more information and you do want to talk to us about our record-breaking group at EXP and what we are doing differently, why we are attracting brokers of over 100, team leaders of over 50, new agents, veteran agents, whoever you are, there's a place for us at our group. If you want to learn more, all the information is down in the description. Please subscribe to this channel, like it, share it if you got value. Now let's get into some of the apps. Descript.com is the first one. Descript.com removes all the filler words from your video. So you might hear me talk in my video and I have some filler words, filler words that kind of fill in the space. Descript.com will remove all those words and help your content and video flow very smoothly. You can also take your video and turn it into a blog article. So again, repurposing content, saving you time, saving some of the editing. It does so much. Check it out. Number 2 is Punk Posts. For those of you that like reaching your clients and touching your clients in multiple different ways and going back to the old school. You've heard this saying a lot over the last 6 months, go back to the basics, right? Part of going back to the basics is handwritten notes. But if you have a large database and you're a top producer, you may not have time to write all these notes. The Punk Post creates those handwritten notes for you. You send them out to your client. Again, it saves you time. It makes it look more personal as opposed to just typing something on Microsoft Word or something like that. It's a handwritten note that's sent to your client. Last but not least, if you're just starting your YouTube journey, you've hit a plateau, or you just want to save time and be more efficient, there's 2 softwares I'm going to encourage you to check out. Creator Hooks and Copy AI. What they do, again, check out each one individually, but they help you create more optimized YouTube titles. It also generates hooks for you, right? So hooks that you can incorporate into your video to hook the audience to make sure that they watch your video. But if you're in YouTube, you know creating a title is huge. That's one thing that these programs help you out with as well. So check that out. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. If you want more information, you want to check out everything our record-breaking group at EXP is doing, check out the description box below. All my contact information is below. And please, if you got value out of this, subscribe. It helps us grow, it helps us get the word out, and it keeps me motivated to put out content that may be of value to you. Thanks so much. We'll see you on the next one.